Israel's declared goal of its bombing campaign in Iran to dismantle Tehran's nuclear program. But is that possible? And what's the real damage inflicted so far? Let's look at what happened at 3 sites that are key in the process of enriching uranium, which is what is needed to develop a nuclear weapon. This is how Natanz, one of the most important nuclear sites in Iran, looked before and after Israeli strikes. The UN nuclear watchdog says Israeli strikes destroyed several above-ground facilities and electricity supplies, something that has severely damaged, if not destroyed, the underground centrifuges, which very much depend on power. In Esfahan's site, Israel damaged 4 buildings, 2 of which are must-haves for a nuclear weapon, because this is where uranium can be converted to produce nuclear fuel. But the main source of concern is here. What you see is Fordo, a facility deeply buried inside a mountain. So deep that many observers believe that it would take multiple US giant bunker busters that can penetrate through 60 meters of concrete to make some real impact. The site has been targeted, but damage was limited, according to Iranian media. Analysts believe that Fordo, if it is not destroyed by Israeli attacks, could form the center of Iranian efforts to break out, which means to amass sufficient weapons-grade uranium for one bomb. Why is it so? Well, the Institute for Science and International Security says that Fordo could convert Iran's entire stock of highly enriched uranium, assessed to be 408 kilograms, to produce enough weapon-grade uranium to make 9 nuclear weapons, and to do it in just 3 weeks. This means that if you don't obliterate Fordo, you haven't got rid of Iran's nuclear program. Overall, Israeli attacks have inflicted heavy damage, setting the program back in time. But they haven't stopped it. For that, Washington should enter the frame, which is what Netanyahu has been pushing for. And despite killing at least 9 of the country's top nuclear scientists, Iran has mastered the art of enrichment and developed a sophisticated network to pass much of its nuclear expertise to a new generation. Israeli attacks, if anything, have boosted those advocating for a nuclear bomb. Iranian MPs are preparing a bill that could push Tehran towards exiting the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. And the deputy foreign minister said Iran will no longer cooperate with the International Atomic Energy Agency as before. Some experts point out this may be the inflection point leading Iran to finally acquire a nuclear weapon.